Hi guys! So today we're gonna be playing, well yeah, I already know, but let's do a new game. Please enter my name. Let's name myself Writer. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any of the attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out. You've known each other for so long. Sorry, my reading sucks. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Pim Writer. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Pay you. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you... Wait, what'd that say? Shoot. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school like a lovely couple, but we're not a lovely couple. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Pam Writer, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? ... question mark. I'm sure impossible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along about whatever she's on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. ... Pam Writer. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess I'm seeing her worry about me makes me... I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Bro, I suck at reading. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought I might need some encouragement. So I thought, no what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. Bro, why's she doing that face? Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Why am I such a bitch? Boy! In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed to the club, she inherited the title as vice president. Just Monica, guys. She said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's too cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yay! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Girl 1. Hottie is Yuri. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says a nice thing about Seriously? You brought a boy? I think that's Natsuki, right? Way to kill the atmosphere. I forgot that was my name. Pim Rider. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Pim Rider. ... All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh wait, that is Natsuki. Okay. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Shut Up. Shut up. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently nuts. Shut up. Oh my god, shut up. A girl with a sour attitude. A girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year. Shut up. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says, shut up! Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Badonkers. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, normally anime girls have small badonkers. Well, not like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know who Monica is, right? That's right. God damn. It's great to see you again, Pim Ryder. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Pim Ryder. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Whoa. Then how about I make some tea as well? Bro, Yuri's a hottie. Like, sure, Monica's like a hottie too, but like Yuri, hear me out. All the girls have few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches to the table, tray in my hand. Okay, are you ready? Yes, Natsuki. Hottie, like about Chuggies. I'm sorry. Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like. Aww, Natsuki. Okay, she's okay. Hear me out, bruh. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs first, then Monica. I follow. Bro, where's Yuri? It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Sayori, good. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot and the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yours is trying to impress you. Hey, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Oh, that's me, sorry guys. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. Look at that creepy face. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori really want me. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that both fun and worthwhile. That you're both fun and but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Look at all the hotties on one page, bro. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Pim Writer, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking. I was thinking Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious in the way she lit up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I haven't expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dot over me for a split second. Never mind. Ooh, she's blushing. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say That Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. What if I give Sayori a manly voice? Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example for help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all stood there in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. What? Why would you use a word like that? Quizzically. Sorry, am I trying too hard to be funny? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. That rhymes, guys. Then next time we meet, we can all share them to each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Pim Rider? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind for the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. As of other clubs to look at, I lose my train of thought. Oh, they look sad. All four girls looked at me, but I'm sorry. I thought, Pim Rider. I'm defenseless again against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh, Natsuki, little did you know, you guys are the cupcakes. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting in a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Pim Rider, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really express the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Pim Rider, since we've already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. See, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed for after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori? Natsuki? Yuri. I'm gonna licking the screen. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Bro. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Cool. I want to impress Natsuki. So let's do kawaii. Let's do dazzle. Let's do cheer. But then I want to impress Yuri too. So let's do destiny. Calm. Dream. And then Sayori. Peaceful. Beauty. Cute. Tragedy. Suicide. Fluffy. Melancholy. Comfort. Promise. Desire. Forgive. Romance. Imagination. Sticky. What? Fantasy. Dude, I'm scared. Hey again, Prim Rider. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Guys, I'm gonna leave it here. But I'll play this again another day. Thank you for watching. Save. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Save. Yes. Okay, bye guys.